What's up, y'all? Um, I'm pretty much dressed in all black because I'm about ready to murder some house. I'm sending people to their funeral early. So listen, this session may hurt a lot of people's feelings, and that's okay. We're gonna move on. So if the shoe fits, then I'm gonna need you to wear it. Now, today's topic: why people are messy. Admiration, jealousy, and envy. That's today's topic. I've had a few instances this past week with a few different women and even some men with this messiness, the messiness. Okay. Keep that over there. I don't want it. I do it enough. I don't want no messy. I don't like messy. One thing you can never say about Dr.Stance, I just don't be in that messy shit. Never have been. It ain't my stilo. Because see, I'll talk about you to your face. I ain't got to talk about you behind your back. And if I do, I'm gonna make sure I tell them to run that to you. You see what I'm saying? That's just me. Okay. But it's been a few instances this week that's triggered me and activated me to talk about fucking people being messy. Now, this is no offense to nobody. I just spit facts. So let's start with a hard truth. People don't talk about people they just don't notice. That's just what it is. Okay. And I think messiness is never random. Gossip is never accidental. And attention, good or bad, is always informational. Okay. So if people is watching you, they talking about you, they analyzing you and watching your body movements and bringing your name up when you're not even in the room, congratulations, nigga. You made it. You made it. That's facts. Okay. You matter. It's like Black Lives Matter over here. You matter. Okay. So today I just want to talk about why are people messy and why admiration can quietly turn into jealousy or envy and how to protect your peace without losing edge and going to jail and losing your freedom. That's fact. Okay. So listen, why do people talk about other people? Why? Why do they do it? I think one, they bored, could be they insecure. And they're avoiding their own life. I think a lot of that is really people avoiding their own fucking life. And see, this is another thing. If people wouldn't talk about people, other people so much, they may be further in life. But a lot of people be stagnant in the same position for decades because they so busy worried about what the fuck everybody else doing. Focus on you and stop being messy. You may be further on in life on where you need to be. Okay. So talking about others, it is emotional. It's like a fast food. It's an emotional fast food. It feels good in the moment, but it never flourish. It never nourish your body. Okay. People who are fulfilled to talk about ideas, people who are building talk, talking about solutions, people who are stuck talking about you. And if your name is always in somebody's mouth, it's because they don't know what else to say about themselves. They don't. And that too is fine. Y'all know I always be talking about this damn light. Is this my glasses? I do want it lighter. Yeah, this because this is a dark mode right now. I'm in a dark mode. I'm in a whole mood. Okay. So, I mean, you know, being messy is just it's a behavior, it's a projection. And I think when someone calls you fake or loud, arrogant, or even problematic, you got to listen closely. You have to. They're usually naming something they're afraid of being. And that's okay too. Okay. And sometimes don't get it confused because projection can mean like they think they better than everybody or they change or they doing too much or won't. Prime example, let's talk about it. I'm sure Fab is getting a lot of that right now. Okay. People saying he fabricating the whole shit. Insurance, yeah, I fucking said it. I said it. Who gives a fuck? I said it. Okay. They're saying that. The word they're talking. But I must say, he also posted a picture of him holding the key. Congratulations. Like I get it. You know what I mean? So somebody also told me I'm in the industry now. And I'm starting to see what it's like being in the industry. I'm seeing it. You always being talked about because you're everywhere. Shout out to Nucci. I hope he watched this and I hope he see it. That is Be Legit's manager. And I actually called him just literally an hour ago and was like, hey, bro, would love to get bro on the show. Won't, won't. Actually, I said, I would love to get Be Legit on my little show. And that nigga immediately stopped me. Immediately. These is a little frosty, probably because I'm talking so much shit right now that I'm feeling frosted. Let me pause this here. Okay, these the Chanels. We got to clean up the Chanels. I never wear the motherfuckers. But anyway, okay. Uh, that nigga stopped me, and I don't know this man from a can of paint. Excuse me, I'm back action. He stopped me because I was like, my little show. That man said, "Let me tell you something. Let's start over because that's a big show. I seen you had Kamai, a little easy. You got the mechanic. You moving and you moving fast." I said, "Wow." I said, "Well, thanks for the admiration." Like I couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? I thought that that was it actually it's encouraging. It's inspirational that I'm inspiring everyone else. He also said that my podcast is different. A lot of people want numbers and controversy and to be problematic. That's not my shit at all. I'm here to give you a platform to talk about yourself. Also to give you a platform to be vulnerable and open up to Dr. Stance. What the world don't know about you. Give me some exclusive shit. I don't care about the rap industry shit. I don't care about what you're doing. Nigga, tell me about you, your biological name. That's on your birth certificate, not your rapper name, not your singer name. I want to know about you, just like I do with my foster youth when I bring them on. I want to know how you got in the system. Okay, I'm authentic. I'm real. Okay, let me get back to the subject because I'll go to the left. That's left. That's left. Okay. Now, I want to say this when it comes to admiration, and the reason I brought that up is people are watching me. I see y'all. And I know my shit gonna get bigger. It's good. It should. That's why I'm putting in the work right now. And like I said, I started November 9th. Damn, rest in peace. My mom died April 9th. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Oh, seven. Oh my God. Seven is one of my lucky numbers, or favorite numbers, not lucky, because I'm blessed. But anyway, when you talk about admiration and people admiring you, it's stages to that shit. Okay. It starts off absolutely beautiful. Okay. And most jealousy starts as really admiration. Let's just keep the shit 100. Okay. And it's the shit that people don't like to talk about. First, they liked you. They like you first. They like what you're doing. They studied you. They were inspired. But then the admiration requires humility. And when somebody don't believe they can become what they admire, that admiration curdles and turn into that envy. And it's unfortunate, but it's a true fact. When you realize that you can't be what you admire or who you admire, that shit turns into jealousy. But see, I'm different. Okay, I'm two chains around this bitch. Bitch, I'm built different. I ain't never been a jealous type of woman ever, even in my relationships, nigga. Listen, you hanging out with Malika, Topeka, Dentika. I don't care about none of that shit because I'm me, one and only Dr. Stance. Okay. So for me, I just never been a jealous type of woman. And see, shout out to Sana. That is my personal assistant. She a Leo like me. The literally, when the young lady met me, we went to shout out to Lil D. We went to his white party, and she ain't never been. She's from Stockton, ain't never been to Lil D party, none of that. And she's sharp as fuck. And I'm gonna tell you why. Mind me, she calls herself a mini me, helped her get through college, all this shit. And when we went to Lil D party, she ain't never been, mind you, y'all know it's a lot of niggas there, a lot of people. And she was nervous, very nervous. And I'm like, it's cool, baby girl, I got you. She was like, okay, sister, but let me hold your purse and your bag and your phone. And I'm like, she's like, I'm your assistant. I'm like, wait a minute. I had to take my glasses off. I said, wait a minute. Wait, what? She said, yeah, I'm your assistant. This is my job. And in my mind, I'm like, I've never seen nothing that in my life. She made me feel like somebody. Like she made me feel like I made it. She made me feel like I'm that bitch. I got to give it to her. Even though I've always felt that way. But I'm modest, I'm very kind, I'm very, humble, but she made me feel in front of the world that I'm that bitch. And a lot of people ain't humble enough to do that. They just not. People ain't finna do that. And I just really take my hat off to that young lady because and to this day, she's still my assistant. I love her to death. She runs my company, period. Hands down. She's gonna be the CEO of my company once I retire. That's just what it is. She's gonna run the company. I'm gonna pay her, overpay her. But I've never met nobody like that. But me, I'm like this. If I see somebody sitting on a gold mine, and I'm trying to get to that next level, oh, bitch, I'm finna be humble. Let me hold your purse. What you need me to do, honey? What you need? Yeah, I'll be a servant to you for sure. Because at the end of the day, me humbling myself is gonna get me further. So when I realized that my assistant did that, in my mind, I'm like, if more people were humble enough to let people and others shine, I think that they would be further in life. And I thought it was so powerful for her to do that. And I take my hat off to her because she a youngster. You know what I mean? So, but it led me to believe she's sharp though. She's sharp. Okay. Sharp as hell. She's a mini me. Not like that, but I'm just saying she is. She calls herself a mini me. But she always tell me, I admire you. I love you, big sis. And, I couldn't have got through school without you. But the fact that she can do that in front of hundreds of people at Lil D's white party last year or the year before, one of these years, year before last, and held my shit and walked around and followed me like my assistant was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. So I say that to say that admiration can be a positive thing. Some people can admire you and turn that into a positive thing for themselves, if that makes sense. Talk to him, Dr. Stance. But then there's others that admire you and constantly got your name in their mouth and they ain't doing shit with their life. Them the ones you gotta watch out for. The ones that's been stagnant for years, them the ones you gotta watch out for. You got to. It's unfortunate, but you got to. So, admiration, like I said, it turns into humility. Okay. And when someone doesn't believe they can become who they admire, that's when that shit turns into envy. And then we have a disaster. Destruction is getting ready to show up. It's destruction. So envy says, if I can't have it, I'll minimize it. I'll belittle it. Okay. Okay. That's when compliments they turn into passive aggressive shit, or the support turns silent. But then everybody's still watching you and they monitoring everything you do. See, I don't play with people like that. Those are very dangerous people. And so this is why I stay in this. It's a circumference right here in this bubble, damn near this room. I stay like this here. I stay like this here. Okay. I tickle my own damn self. I stay like this here. Okay. I don't drink or do drugs. This is literally the natural me. I stay like this here, this bubble where Dr. Stances could see. People like that can get me in trouble. I can't cost my freedom. My freedom can't, I can't fuck with it. That's jeopardizing. I'm gonna be on Jeopardy. Cause this motherfucker didn't jeopardize my shit. Cause see, I can't handle it. I'm activated. I'm nervous. I'm uncomfortable. I can't tolerate that movement. I don't want to be involved with it. So it's dangerous. So look, the danger of being watched too closely is what you got to pay attention to. You got to pay attention to somebody that watch everything you do. You got to pay attention to everybody that know the details, but they ain't never shared shit. They downplay your wins, but they remember your mistakes. They remember all the mistakes you made, but they can't remember all the wins you didn't obtain. And the people you gotta watch out for. You gotta watch out. And it's a lot of them running around, little rodents running around. You gotta call pest control because it's a gang of rodents like that running around this motherfucker. Okay. And I don't live with rodents. I don't fuck with it. I got every pest control company on speed dial. Okay. Okay. So that's not support. It's surveillance. Stop watching. Okay. I was just like, who is that? I think that's Rick Ross that always be talking. Watch out for them. It don't take nothing but to like somebody's shit. Y'all know everybody trying to get monetized on social media. Bitch, like the post. Like it, share it. Who cares? Prime example. I think it's like 3 or 4 women from the Bay, damn near California. Nah, I'm gonna say the Bay. The Bay. We gonna stick to because it's that little Chinese girl in LA. No offense, girl, but I'm coming to take over LA. We gonna do it together, but I'm definitely coming on a different pathway. We gonna be together, but I'm gonna do it different. And it's only like 3 of us in the Bay. They're young girls, very sweet. I think it's Quintera and Mia. Very sweet. I contacted both of them because I want to do a show with them. Because this is the problem with the Bay. We can't go like this. Everything is like this. Why we can't get together? Why not? It's enough room for us all. I feel like I'm in competition with more niggas than these broads. Maybe because I'm a hood bitch. I don't know, but they seem like they're in competition. It's weird. Shout out to Carter Block, CBE. He got that Wake Y'all Ass Up podcast. You know what I mean? I'm proud of brother. You know what I mean? He just told me on a lot the other day that I inspired him to get his shit going. Because mine was just to wake up and be like, okay, podcast, your Dr. Stance on turning hustle into a legacy. Didn't know it was going to happen. But he's been dreaming to do it. So to me get on and not been dreaming to do it and just wake up and here I am. I've been dreaming to be for the community. That's my dream. Ooh, my hand itching. Ooh, some money coming. But that's my dream is to help the community on whatever level that God places me in, whatever lane He placed me in. That's what I like to do. I like to help people. I like to make people feel good. You know what I mean? That's just what I like to do. Maybe that's why I was in the industry of prostitution. I don't fucking know. Okay. But I didn't make them feel good. See, I goes to the left real quick. I didn't make them feel good. I actually took from them. Well, I made them feel good in the beginning, but towards the end, I took from them. Okay. But anyway, but I say all that to say that I got those women together because I feel like we can set a tone and an example of showing how women in industry that's trying to pay can work together. We can support each other. We can uplift one another. Okay. It's the Boss Awards show coming up. I think we're all nominated against each other. Facts. But I want to show the world that we as women, yeah, we going through the award show. Matter of fact, wealthy women, y'all need to post my shit now. Okay. It's been some time. I need you to post that shit now. Okay. Post that shit now. Shout out to them. Um, but I want to show the world that women can get together. That's just like the new thing that I'm doing. It's called Babbling Before Bedtime. I already stamped it. Don't try to copy. Already got my copyrights. Don't try to copy. Where we sit on my show, we in Versace, bitch. Don't try to copy. One, you probably ain't got that tab on that Versace robe. Anyway, so I want to babble before bedtime with these bitches. Okay, that's what I want to do. I want to do that because I wanna show that women, we can stick together. I be so tired of weird broads in competition. It's weird. Stop. Let's stick to admiring and not being jealous and envious. It's enough. It's enough for us all. You know, I think I was talking to Cole Peach Niece. That's my co-host, y'all. Love her to death. I've been posting her. She's a superstar in her own lane. Love that lady. Okay. She just got in the foster care game. And, she's seen my path and what I'm doing. And now she wants to help give back to the community. Love it. That's what's up, sis. But I'm loving that we can admire each other. She's older than me and she is like one of my biggest fans. She support me. I think she just said she ain't never even called me Dr. Stan. She hasn't. I actually just noticed that. But I don't give a damn about that. I don't need that validation, but I love how, she supports everything that I do. You know what I mean? So again, we got to just support y'all and stop surveillance. Stop the surveillance. Let's support and not surveillance. Stop watching. Okay? Okay? People who admire you healthily clap for you. People who envy you, they keep a score. And that's a problem. And the scary part is envy doesn't always come with hate. Sometimes it come with a fucking smile. So that's when you really gotta pay attention. Like, listen, the town be a fool. And this ain't even for you females, this for bitches too. I mean for niggas too. I be thinking the bras and niggas is bad too. And to me, it's worse when it's men because see, we're different genders. Because if you're competing with me, that means you're like a female. That's weird. I'm calling your ass out. Nigga, stop acting like a biatch. You're a man. Act like one. Stop competing with a woman. It is one, there's no competition. We have different genitals. I don't even know how you can compete with me and I have an innie, you got an outie. Make that shit make sense. I'm emotional. You're not. Well, I'm not even as emotional, but I'm a work in progress. What you competing with me for? Stop. Okay. Now, this is just another side of me. Like I said, I'm wearing all black because I'm sending people to their funeral, to their grave early today. That's what I felt like doing. So, but I'm going to resuscitate your ass and bring you back to life. Maybe I'll go change this robe into white and bring you to heaven and put on my white Versace's. Okay. I think I will do that in pause in the midst of this. I'm a fool. But anyway, gossip, y'all know I'm always talking about money. Gossip is a currency. In messy environments, gossip is a social currency. And people bond over tearing somebody down because it creates a false sense of belonging. Okay. The unspoken agreement is as long as we're talking about them, we don't have to look at ourselves. Bitch, but you stay looking at yourself. You just ain't accountable and you ignoring how your ass look. and you stink. You stink. Okay? But listen, and see, that's why gossip it spreads so fast, if y'all notice. Because see, gossip spread the fastest about confident people, successful people, and people who don't explain themselves, or people who speak their mind and don't give a damn about and stand on business behind it and don't give a damn about that shit. But your silence is always threatening. So this is what I think. How do you move when people are envious? Rule number one, don't explain yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. They don't deserve what you explaining yourself to them for. They don't even understand you. So fuck them. Rule number two, let consistency speak louder than being defensive. Okay? And rule number three, distance. Listen, a lot of sometimes people get real confused when I'm distant. This is to anybody, any of my friends, current, future, and past. My distance is not disrespect, it's self-respect. Okay? I gotta say that again. My distance is not disrespect, it is self-respect. Okay? I don't need to confront everybody. And I don't need to correct every lie. My life will do the talking. Okay. So always know that. Those are the three things. You let your consistency speak louder than your defenses, and your distance is not disrespect, it's self-respect. And don't explain yourself to nobody that don't understand you. Period. Protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you. I say this all the time. Stop oversharing. That's my problem. I overshare too much. Way too much. I overshare too much. Real bad. I might be talking too much because I'm parched. But what I'm learning to do is I'm gonna stop oversharing so much. Okay. I'm gonna stop performing vulnerability for people who gossip. Like you definitely ain't gonna know nothing about me if you're messy and you gossiping. Okay. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm going to. And a lot of my friends, shout out to Tay Tay and Tracy and Libby, all them, they be like, bitch, that ain't your sister, that ain't your nigga, that ain't your friend. They're right. It's not. It's not. You know what I mean? But there's nothing wrong with having a ton of associates. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. People who envy you, they don't want your downfall. They want your spot. Okay? And they don't want to work for the shit. So I had to say all this, in to say, people will be messy. People gonna talk, and people definitely gonna watch. Let them. I can't check everybody. I just can't. Fuck it. Be who you gonna be. Okay? My job is not to shrink nobody. And my job is not to dim nobody light. But it's your job to not convince nobody neither. My job is to stay aligned, I stay aware, and I stay moving. That's what it is. Because when admiration turns into envy, it's proof that you're already ahead. I'm already ahead. So I'm preparing myself for this movement. I'm preparing myself because I already know it's coming for me. And I'm definitely being watched, and I'm okay with that. Because I put myself out here to be vulnerable, to be watched, to be judged. But like I said, I'm going to stand on business with this. I'm putting myself out here for my foster youth, period. And this calls, I got 3 calls today about placements. They seeing me. You know what I mean? And I'm the coolest out. I'm the best transitional housing program in the world. Can't nobody take none of that from me. And my goal is to get awareness for these kids and to tailor programs that fit the population that I work with. They're in the industry. They're talented. They're creators. Okay, it's a cultural thing that a lot of people can't understand in their programs. So that's why I'm creating this platform for them. I'm creating this platform for my foster youth to share their culture. Okay. A lot of them want to come on the show, surprisingly. They want to come on, they want to be involved. So, yes, I'm out here for them. Because anybody that know me know I don't be in these streets like that. I don't even be in the world. I don't be out here. But I want my celebrity uh, uh, friends and family to come fuck with my kids because they love y'all. All the little Kaylas and the Blue Faces and the Nally Nuns and the DTBs and, all of the celebrities, they love y'all. They want to be y'all. So y'all need to come fuck with them. Okay. And I'm going to say this real clear because I don't want it to get mistaken because I know a lot of people been asking to come on the show and they may not be a B, C lister. Okay. I'm coming for y'all too. I'm providing a platform for y'all too. I'm just building my shit first. So it's not that I'm turning nobody down from the platform. It's not that I don't want nobody to shine. Let's be very clear. I'm just creating a different lane for y'all until I grow this platform. Okay. Because I want everybody to have an opportunity to come on this platform, tell their story. I've had so many people reach out and be like, they want to come on the show. So I ain't surprised. People always say when I try to be modest, but goddamn, I can't be modest because people get on me for being modest. Goddamn, what y'all want me to be like? I'm that. That ain't me. I'm not that type of girl. I'm not her because see, God can take all that. So I'm modest. Yes, I called it a little show because it's not big yet, but it may be big to others. And I respect the ones that they think it's big. Thank you so much. When I say I appreciate that. Um, but I just wanted to put that out there that I'm not turning people down. It's just I'm putting y'all aside for a second until I can grow this platform. Once the platform is extremely and completely grown, then I can bring on more people that are up and coming. Shout out to Wake Your Ass Up. That's what his platform is for too. He want to start with the youngsters, get him a platform. Shout out to Capone, my cousin. He's trying to do the little rap thing and give new people that's in the rap industry, coming up. You know what I mean? Give them a platform to showcase their talent and to be in the limelight. Then once you get that situated, yes, I want you on my show. Period. Definitely want you on my show. So I just want to come on here, y'all, and just give a friendly reminder. Stop being fucking messy. Cause it don't get you nowhere but a stagnant ass life. Cause you're so busy worried about everybody the fuck else. Okay, everybody else that you forgetting about your own shit. Okay, go wipe your ass before you worry about wiping somebody else's ass. And on that note, I holla.